Definitely sorry about the loss, Coach. Before I get into some questions, can you kind of recap of what you thought about this game and what happened?
Yeah, we just didn't play well enough defensively. We were unusually, they worked us. Offensively, we moved the ball, but ultimately wasn't enough. And, block a punt, we got too many guys on the field, so wasn't good enough on our end. But it's another heartbreaking loss where we're right at the end of the game thinking you got a chance to win, and then we throw the interception. So, yeah, just disappointing.
Yeah, on that note, do you feel as if you could have that play back, that maybe they should have just taken the field goal versus being that aggressive?
We weren't that aggressive. I think I'll have to ask the offensive guys. I thought we were just spiking the football and going to kick the field goal. And Luis thought he had the out route, so he threw it, and it didn't work that way.
And finally, with the season coming to an end, I'll give you the floor to kind of give a shout-out to anybody behind the scenes, team managers or coaches that you feel can give a shout-out to them so they can get some exposure before the season ends.
Well, they all do a good job. Our training staff is incredible. Our equipment staff's incredible. Everyone around the team does a great job. Sarah here and Bianca, everybody. So it's a well-coordinated group they have here throughout the UFL. They're doing a great job.
Thank you, Coach. Always a pleasure.
Kelvin, do you have a question?
Yeah, Coach, Kelvin Cayley, BCP Plus. Speaking on that last play, I know Al just asked if you could take that back, what would you do? But just thoughts on that last play.
No, I'm not going to, Luis thought he had it, and he went for it. Again, I thought we were going to spike it and kick the field goal with that little amount of time, and it's not what happened. But Luis has been a great leader, an awesome guy for us, and I'm sure he wishes he could have that decision back.
Oscar?
Thanks, Coach.
Oscar, do you have any questions?
Yeah, thank you very much. Hello, Coach. What a breaking hard loss, no? What do you tell to the players?
Fortunately, I haven't gotten used to it, though you'd think I would by now.
Is that okay? Are you done, Oscar? Do you have another one?
Yep, you can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Coach, what do you tell to the players in the locker room?
Well, I just feel disappointed for them. They work hard. They play hard. We just, too many mistakes overall. That's the bottom line. And these tight, close games, you got to minimize your mistakes.
This is one of the most heartbreaking losses in your career.
Well, I don't think I'd go quite there. I had a long career, Oscar.
I know.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Coach. Gracias.
You bet.
Okay. Any questions in here? We can take a couple in here. Go ahead.
Yeah, it just, fortunately, it went our way. I thought the one was such a big play, and Deontay Burnett was telling me, Coach, if they uphold that, he goes, I was held ahead of Luis getting sacked, and so I challenged it. I just trusted him. And then I thought he had a hip and a knee down on the sideline. I'm trying to remember who. I think that was, might have been Deontay also. But anyway, and then in the booth, our guy saw that he did. So I challenged it, and fortunately they saw it that way. Yeah, I don't know. I thought second half, we ran the football pretty decently, actually. So, I don't know what it is, but, anyway, I thought we ran the football decently.
Was there anything that you saw differently from the last matchup you guys had?
Yeah, you got to give it to Fred Keiss and their offensive group, they really, Coach, Harris, they did a good job. They worked us defensively more so than anyone has. So credit them, and making us fit gaps and getting big, passing plays on us. So overall, they've really done a really good job. I'm not sure what you're asking me. There were 12 guys on the field. What? Yeah, someone was in there that wasn't supposed to be. I mean, it's pretty simple. Okay.